Hello, my name is Miranda Mondesir and I'm in my final year at GSU, and this is my thesis project. My thesis project is an African Cultural Arts Center proposed for the city of Clarkston. The African Cultural Arts Center is geared specifically towards the large African community within the area and for those who encountered the African community as well. The ACAC will provide a space for those within the African diaspora to gather and experience one another's culture and provide solid education within the Clarkston community for those who may be unaware of the African culture they interact with. The Arts Center will be reflective of a museum in that many spaces will be stripped down or in a blank canvas model to enable for consistent changes in what is being displayed to allow for a new region in Africa to be displayed every 6 months. The city of Clarkston is a prime spot for the ACAC due to the demographics of the city as a whole. Clarkston currently has a population of 12,757 people and ranks as the 80th largest city within Georgia. 55% of the population is black, with 52.9% of the population being foreign-born. 54.8% of the naturalized citizens within Clarkston originate from Africa, and 37.7% of the non-citizens originate from Africa as well. The median native-born age within Clarkston is 24, while the median foreign-born age is 29. The proposed site for the ACAC is located within Clarkston, Georgia at 926 Montreal Road, East Clarkston, Georgia. The building is one story and is 35,000 square feet. It is also contained on a 4.4-acre lot. This is the site plan of the ACAC with improvements made within the parking lot, a new addition of an outdoor green space within the rear of the building, and a plaza area within the front of the building. The site also shows the glass ceiling feature that allows for ample lighting within the designated spaces and transition areas of the African Cultural Arts Center as well. This is the floor plan for the ACAC. The spaces contained within the building are an art classroom, dance studios, a music room, piano room, workshop areas, a library, gallery, theater, kitchen, canteen, a lounge, offices, and conference rooms. The building was organized in 4 adjacency clusters: support, which includes offices, conference rooms, and a reception area; education, which includes art classrooms, dance studios, and workshop areas; entertainment, which contains a library, gallery, and theater; and food and beverage, which includes the kitchen, canteen, and lounge. The perspectives are color-coded by adjacency, with support being green, education being pink, entertainment being purple, and food and beverage as blue. The perspectives shown will represent the areas that are vital to the Cultural Arts Center and are the most likely to be used by the public who attend the center. The first perspective shown is the reception area. It is the first space that the public will interact with when they arrive to the center. The perspective features mural art done by South African artist Mr. Copy. This gives a glimpse of the art that will be seen throughout the Art Center. The following perspectives are from the education adjacency, which is represented by the color pink. The current perspective shown is of the art classroom. The art classroom is a space that will be used to facilitate art classes that deal with the production of artwork and art projects linked to the specific African region that is being featured at the center. Example of art classes that can be held here with the current perspective shown is of the dance studios. The dance studios will enable for African dance to be taught and can be used as an area to practice for performances as well. The dance studios contain wood floors and ballet bars mounted onto the wall similar to other dance studios. The current perspective is of the music room. The music room contains wood floors, chairs specifically needed for the posture of those playing music, and music stands as well. The current perspective is of the piano room. The piano room contains 4 custom keyboards and a Fazioli concert grand piano for the instructor, which is located at the front of the space. The room also has a swell acoustic tile by Turf Design affixed to the ceiling for acoustic purposes, The front window also allows the room to have a view of the plaza and the parking lot as well. The current perspective shown is of the workshop areas. The workshop areas are universal classrooms that can be used to teach anything from a jewelry workshop to a sculpture class exclusively using wood or metal. The workshop areas are also adjacent to the outdoor green space, allowing for the exterior view within the rear of the room to be of the garden area. The next perspectives that will be shown are from the entertainment adjacency, which is represented by the color purple. This perspective is of the library and it contains a computer area, tables for gatherings of small groups of people, and bookshelves filled with books for the purpose of gaining more information on the African culture. The library can also be used as a space for educating and entertaining children in regard to African culture. The library has a contour baffle system designed by Turf Design, affixed to the ceiling for acoustic purposes, and a glass ceiling feature to allow for ample light within the space. The north wall features a large mural by South African artist D. Bongs, and it further highlights the influence of African culture within the ACAC. These two perspectives shown further highlight the computer and gathering areas within the library and the ample amount of space that will be able to host entertaining but educational events for children. There are also large hoop pendants to enable for adequate mood lighting at night within the library as well. The current perspective shown is of the art gallery. The gallery is a large, well-lit space that is able to accommodate various artworks done by African artists and other regional artists as well. The gallery also has the same swell acoustic tile by Turf Design for the purpose of sound and to add an element of design and linearity to the ceiling. The space can be used to host exhibitions for artists and to showcase the variety of art that is done by African artists regionally as well. Within these perspectives, you are able to see the large amount of space within the gallery and its potential to host a plethora of exhibitions. The lighting used within the gallery is the typical track lighting found in multiple museums, which are used to correctly light art pieces and artworks done by artists. The visual art pieces featured within this image on the wall were created by Toyin Odutola, a Nigerian artist. The sculptures that you also see within the space were crafted by Yinka Shonibare, who is Nigerian as well. The last space within the entertainment adjacency is the theater. The next perspectives that will be shown are from the food and beverage adjacency, which is represented by the color blue. The first perspective we see from this adjacency is the transition area, which is directly located next to the kitchen, canteen, and lounge. The transition area has a glass ceiling feature allowing for flooding of natural light within the ACAC and creates a beautiful ambiance at night with the lighting selected as well. The transition area serves as an extra area to showcase intricate African sculptures as shown in the image. The sculptures crafted that are shown in the image are by the Nigerian artist Yinka Shonibare, as similar to the sculptures that are within the gallery. The perspective shown currently is of the kitchen. The kitchen has the standard accoutrements associated with a commercial kitchen, being that it has two walk-in fridges with a large storage area for food and for dry ingredients. The kitchen will be used to facilitate the cooking of food for the canteen and teaching in African cuisine as well. The kitchen also includes multiple tables in order for students to gather, to chop things up, to place ingredients, to cook, to bake, to mix things. And there are also multiple stoves with burners to enable multiple people to cook at the same time and 2 baking areas as well for simultaneous baking and cooking to be done at the same time within the kitchen. The current perspective shown is of the canteen. The canteen is the primary eating area within the ACAC. The canteen is located directly next to the kitchen to allow for easy transport for food from the kitchen into the canteen. The canteen also has 2 glass ceiling features and large hoop round pendant lights to illuminate the area once it becomes dark. The canteen features a mural done by South African artist Mr. Xe and has the standard contour baffle system for acoustics within the space, which is designed by Turf Design. The exterior view allows for those to have a view of the plaza from the front area of the building and the outdoor green space that is to be enjoyed by the public. The current perspective shown is the last space within the adjacency, which is the lounge. The lounge features an installation by Nigerian artist Nena Akore. The lounge is specifically to be used for the relaxation amongst the art installation, hopefully facilitating conversation about the space and the art installed within it. The lounge contains round seating to enable for those within close proximity to each other to have privacy while speaking or enjoying each other's company. The lounge also contains wood floors and multiple pieces by Nena Akore affixed to the ceiling and walls. The lounge is also surrounded by windows, allowing for exterior views of the plaza as well. The last perspectives within my thesis project is of the outdoor green space. The green The outdoor green space contains multiple Spanish trellises with ivy planted on it for the purpose of shade and greenery. The green space has multiple areas of seating underneath the trellises and near the planter boxes as well. There is also outdoor swing seating located to the left-hand side of the Spanish trellises. The planter boxes and intricate wood benches are placed on intricate brick cobblestone near the planted sod and trees surrounding the rear of the Arts Center. The artists featured within the African Cultural Arts Center are Elanatsui, Toyin Ojutola, Nena Akore, and Yinka Shonibare. The street graffiti artists featured via murals are Mr. Copy, D. Bongs, and Mr. Xe. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my thesis project as much as I have. I have truly enjoyed bringing my idea into fruition. Space is a new addition to the site that I added as a way to enable the public to socialize amongst the garden within the rear of the building and to provide a mental break from whatever event or whatever is going on within the ACAC. The theater contains a large stage with the capabilities to host lectures, plays, movies, and productions all dealing and stemming with African culture. There's ample seating in the front and in the back, and also ADA seating for those who would like to attend any production or lecture that is being put on within the theater. There is also an intricate contour baffle system designed by Turf Design, affixed upon the ceiling for acoustic purposes as well. In the space are printmaking, textiles, and the production of drawings and paintings as well.